Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to more Pokemon Crystal and Nuzlocke. In the last episode, we made it here to Lavender Town after covering the routes from Fuchsia to Lavender Town. In this episode, we're going to be taking on the Saffron City Gym, which I'm actually seriously worried about, because I don't really have too much that can handle Psychic types, and that is actually pretty worrying, because Sabrina is actually one of the hardest gym leaders in all of Pokemon games, really, because her Pokemon are, like, insanely good. So, what we're going to do is just make our way to the Saffron City Gym, and start our way, make our way towards Sabrina. What a lot of people don't like about this gym is the puzzle. It's not that bad. Usually, it's like, there's usually a guide for it online. I don't really need a guide. I'm kind of used to it after doing it for so many years. I don't know my way through it entirely, but I know when I get to, like, a certain room, I know where to go from there. So, I mean, it's not anything too difficult. Anyway, we'll take on this person who has a Drowsy, which is a pure Psychic type. And to me, it is not really that great. I didn't actually mean to have my Dragonair at the front of the party. I meant to have Gligar there, but whatever, it doesn't really matter. Extreme Speed should take this thing out, so I can switch out to Gligar next turn. Yeah, the rumors, well, I don't really like Drowsy that much, the rumors. I'm getting ahead of myself. I wasn't actually finished talking about Drowsy. Drowsy's a pure Psychic type, and as is it, and its evolved form, Hypno, is the exact same. I'm screwing up already, but anyway, Hypno is a, not so great Pokemon either. It's pretty good defensively. I guess it's probably one of the more, it actually is one of the more defensive Psychic types, but even then it's still not all that great because, you know, it's just kind of weak. I mean, it's underwhelming. Look at that. That was a critical hit. It didn't even take 45 HP. So, I mean, it's pretty underwhelming considering it's a Psychic type, and Psychic types are usually one of the more powerful Pokemon in the game. Anyway, Gligar takes it out with his Screech and Slash combo, which is pretty much what I've been using with this thing the whole time. And, yeah, so when I said something about the rumors, I was actually talking about the, rumored evolution, or pre-evolution for Drowsy and Hypno that was going around in the scans before the new Mewtwo was unveiled. A lot of people saw a scan that showed a new, Drowsy evolution, or pre-evolution, not an evolution, but a pre-evolution, and thought it may have been real. I really don't see the point. I forgot to switch Pokemon around again, but whatever. I don't really see the point of it personally, just because Drowsy is not good enough to have a pre-evolution in my opinion. It's just not that great. It wouldn't really make a difference because Hypno doesn't have the best stats. So I mean, having a pre-evolution for a Pokemon that doesn't have the best stats when it's at its fully evolved form would just seem like a waste of a Pokemon for me. Sure, I'm sure people actually like Hypno and Drowsy. That's cool with them, I guess. I mean, I'm not a big fan of it, but I can't just say that just because I think a Pokemon is terrible that it's, like, universally hated. I'm sure there's people around the world that like Pokemon that I don't like, so it's pretty fair to say that there's fans of Hypno and Drowsy out there somewhere, so I don't want to bash them too much because I don't want them to, like, well, I don't want to bash those Pokemon too much because I don't want the people to not like me because I don't like their Pokemon. You never know, you know, people might get mad that I don't like a certain Pokemon and it's their favorite, and I know, like, Stunfisk creates arguments, but that's a different story, I guess, for a different time. If there was a different time to tell it, it may come up in the future sometime, I don't know, but yeah, Stunfisk is usually a Pokemon that divides the Pokemon fans, because a lot of people think it's a cool Pokemon, or it's just plain funny looking or whatever, and others think it's, like, the biggest waste of a Pokemon. Anyway, I didn't switch Pokemon again, but I guess it's actually good I didn't do this time, because we do have a Slowpoke to deal with, the Water and Psychic type. And, yeah, we can just deal with that with Dragonair, so it's not bad. Now, what else do I have to talk about? Oh yeah, this is actually coming from the past, but this is past me talking to future me. I don't know how this is gonna work out, but anyway, the stream, I haven't done it yet, but by the time this is uploaded, it'll be already over, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was, I want to assume it was a lot of fun, but I can't really say that because, you know, I haven't done it yet, so that's just like me trying to see into the future. And, yeah, I don't know if it was fun. Hopefully people enjoyed it, but yeah, I can't really tell because, you know, it's 3 p.m. as I record this and I'm not streaming for another 2 hours, so I don't know how well it went. Probably could have been a lot of technical difficulties and stuff, which would have sucked. But if there wasn't, then that is good with me. So, no trainer in this room, so we're gonna go head back. Step on this one, no trainer in this room, so we're gonna go, actually no, we need to go back in there. And, let's stand on this one here, which will bring us down to this place to battle this guy. And then I didn't switch again. Remember to switch to Gligar after this trainer battle against Franklin, who has a Kadabra. So yeah, I could have definitely used Gligar here, but it's fine. We do have extreme speed on our Dragonair, which should one-shot this Kadabra, so I mean it's pretty good. Great. Yeah, so the stream, I hope it went well. Hope there's no like technical difficulties and stuff, because that would be terrible. And if there was, then I apologize from the past to the future, few hours in the future. And yeah, let's just hope that everything went well. I guess I have to keep optimistic. Anyway, we battled every trainer here, I think. So what we're gonna do is head to this room, step on this tile over here, and as you can see, we're at Sabrina. So we got here really quickly. This is probably gonna be a rather short episode because there's not really much else I can do. Let's just switch Gligar to the front, and what I need to do is actually heal up a bit. So let's just use a Hyper Potion. I have like 11, I think. They're up the top here. Let me see. There we go. I have 11 Hyper Potions, so I need to stock up on more once I actually face Sabrina, or once the gym battle is over. Hopefully we don't lose anything. As I said again, I'm insanely worried about this gym just because of how tough it can be. So let's just take on Sabrina, I guess. I knew you were coming. 3 years ago, I had a vision of your arrival. You're after my badge. I don't enjoy battling, but it's my duty as a leader to confer badges on anyone who has proven him or herself worthy. Since you wish it, I will show you my psychic powers. Alright, so yeah, I'm worried. I'm so worried. Here we have Sabrina, the psychic type user, and probably one of the toughest gym leaders in existence. She's going to lead off with an Espeon that is on level 46. I mean, that's a massive jump from the levels we saw against the trainers. What I'm going to do is go for Slash. I'm not going to go for Screech because the best thing about her psychic type Pokemon, apart from one of them, is they usually have, or most psychic types, is that they have pretty terrible defenses, but that did take that Slash pretty well. So what I'm going to do is go for Screech, and I should be able to take it out with another. As it keeps going for Sand Attack, that sucks, because, you know, Sand Attack is always terrible. So let's go for Slash, and Gligar pulls through, which is awesome, and Slash should take it out. It does, there we go. First Pokemon out of the way, still 2 more to go. We're not out of the woods just yet, but we're almost there. So next up is Mr. Mime. Because I've been Sand Attacked twice, I'm going to switch out into Golem to battle this thing, or to combat it. Because I don't want to risk missing Slash and losing my Gligar, because Gligar has actually been a very good Pokemon in this series. So what I'm going to do is go for Earthquake, and I outspeed this thing, more than likely because of the Quick Claw that I have equipped on my Golem. And Earthquake is going to take out Mr. Mime. So, one last Pokemon left, and this is the thing I'm worried about. This thing is probably one of the biggest threats in the history of Pokemon. It's one of the most powerful Pokemon in existence. It's an Alakazam that's on level 48. Now, I'm pretty sure I can take at least one hit, and if I can hit this thing with an Earthquake, should it not use Reflect, I could probably take it out. So, it's gone for Reflect, of course, just as I say, if it doesn't go for Reflect. That is, this thing's probably, its strategy is usually to go for Reflect, make sure its defenses are raised a bit so it can take hits, but we're still doing half. So I'm pretty sure I can take one hit and finish this off with another Earthquake as she goes for Recover for whatever reason. I mean, it doesn't really make a difference. I'm going to take her down to that much HP again with another Earthquake. It just shows how, like, pitiful Alakazam's defenses are, and most Psychic types usually do have pitiful defenses. Because, you know, they're more brains rather than brawn, I guess. And we outspeed because of the Quick Claw, which means that Sabrina is defeated. And, it looks like I got worried over nothing, really. But, you know, you can never really take too much chances in a Nuzlocke. And even regularly, Sabrina is rather tough. So, there we go. Your power. It far exceeds what I foresaw. Maybe it isn't possible to fully predict what the future holds. Okay, you win. You earned yourself a Marsh Badge. So we get 4,800 for winning, and we received the Marsh Badge for defeating Sabrina, meaning we have 6 out of 8 Kanto badges. Marsh Badge draws out your subliminal powers. Although I failed to accurately predict your power, this much I know to be true. You become a celebrated and beloved champion. I've already done that. I've already become the champion. You're a bit late to the party, Sabrina. Maybe you didn't predict that either. Anyway, we're meant to go on this tile over here. And then up on this one here, and then the bottom right hand corner is the way out. So there we go. That is Sabrina's gym conquered in about 9 minutes, which is great because, you know, it could be a tough gym otherwise. And it's definitely taken pretty much a decent amount of weight off my shoulders, seeing as I know that gym is out of the way and I got it done really easily. So what I'm going to do is go to the Pokemon Center. I'm going to heal up first, and then what we're going to do is grab that Spearow I caught out of the box a few episodes ago. I'm going to teach it Fly, and I need to fly to Pallet Town. So the Pokemon I'm actually going to deposit in the PC is the hero of the gym, which is Golem, just because I'm going to be doing a water route next, and Golem is absolutely no use out of water route because it's so weak to water. So let's grab Flyer, the aptly named Spearow, and I'm going to just teach it Fly. So let's just do that and get ready to make our way to, I believe we're going back to Pallet Town now, so that's going to be a lot of fun, I guess. I suppose, maybe, I don't know, maybe it is a lot of fun. So yeah, we're going to teach it to Flyer, and it doesn't really doesn't really matter what move I get rid of, because, you know, I'm not going to be using this Spearow unless I lose a Pokemon, in which case I may train it up, just because Spearow is actually pretty decent in my opinion. Not the best flying type that you can get, but it's probably in this generation it is one of the best. So what I'm going to do is go to Pallet Town as stated, and that is pretty much going to wrap it up here. So in the next episode of Pokemon Crystal Nuzlocke, we're going to make our way to Cinnabar Island and see what's happening there. So I'd like to thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys for more shortly enough, so catch you then.